Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great Sunday and a great weekend. Well, this is part 2 of my review for the 7Great store. We are going to start this beautiful picture today, and we are going to be working up here in this corner. The color that I have is 471. It's kind of a palish olive green, and it's that palish olive color that goes in the background, kind of, I don't know what you call it, you know, white on white, but I mean, it's just muted colors in the background there, so I thought, why not? And we'll start with the green. I didn't know exactly right where to start, but here we are, and this is what we're doing. Yeah. So, how's everybody doing? Tomorrow is Monday already. What happened? I mean, it just goes lickety-split. I'm telling you, some days. Yesterday, I didn't go anywhere other than to go look for the mail. But, what was I going to say? I had a package of a ham and, I guess it was a ham and bean soup mix type thing I got from a friend, and I thought, you know, today's that kind of day, because it was kind of chilly. It did finally warm up to almost 50 degrees, so I can't complain about the weather. Ow. But I thought it was going to be much cooler than that. We had kind of a little bit of snow come through, but it melted off in no time. So I made that, and I had a bunch of, I had like a ham bone and some pieces of ham, and I had an andouille sausage in there, so I cut all that up in with that, and it made a nice hearty meal. It was very good. So I'll be having that again today. Yeah. But, yeah, I've never used one of those ham, or, I don't know, it's a bean soup thing. I don't know, it's made by the, oh gosh, what is it? Honey Baked Ham place. So, I've never had one of those. I mean, I've had the Honey Baked Ham, of course. We had it when we lived in Denver back in the day. My mom would go get one of those for either Easter or Christmas, you know, whichever we decided we were going to have. But, yeah, they were always really, really good. But I'd never come across the bean soup mix, if you will. It had various different kinds of beans and seasoning in it. And I just added my meat, and I just put it on simmer, and it cooked most of the day. So the house still smells like ham and bean soup. And I made some cornbread to go with that, of course. And it was lovely. Oh, goodness. So, what did I stitch on? I stitched on the one that I call Houses at the Foot of the Mountain. Did that for a little bit, and I worked on the parrot for a while. Didn't get much progress on either. Sat in my stitchy chair and just stitched away. Shoulder was kind of giving me fits, so I had to go sit on the couch so my arms wouldn't be so crunched, you know, together. It happens when I'm sitting in that chair. You would think that it wouldn't because it's got nice wide, arms and everything on it. I don't know. But sometimes it gets to me, so. But the day was lovely after the big snowball shit thing. You didn't hear me say that word. It's like it snowed, and okay. And I thought it was going to be like that the rest of the day, and nope. Sun came out, and because you couldn't even see the mountains, that's how it was. And then, after it got done snowing, it was done. Did get a couple hour nap. So, that was a good thing. But yeah, watched Netflix and YouTube off and on all day long, and that was about all she wrote. I will show you what this looks like after I get down there. I got about, 6 or 8 stitches. I wish the weather would just figure out what it's going to do. You know, we're either going to be cold or we're going to be nice. It just keeps going back and forth, back and forth. I'm surprised not more people are sick with the not hot, but warm and cold temperatures off and on, off and on. Oh my goodness. Yeah, get a little tired of it. I'm ready for it to be nice weather and green grass and the flowers to come out, because I've had enough of gray and cloudy and no leaves on the trees. And there we go. Finally made it to the end of that little leaf. Holy cow, I didn't think it was that big. It used up a whole strand of thread. But I will show it to you. Yeah. Very nice. We'll just move over to the next one here. Somewhere. I can actually see that. I can actually see this gray, so that's a good thing. I thought when I was looking at it, and talking about it, that it wasn't gonna be something I could see. But yeah, it's much better than I gave it credit for. Yay! Because you know how they can be. Oh my goodness. I'm working on that parrot. There are 3 shades of yellow. 3 shades of yellow. I pulled out one of the colors for one of the yellows, thinking it was going in flowers. And I actually had to go back and look at all 3 shades to make sure that it was like the pink that goes there. Yeah. But the other shades were not even close to pink. So I figured it went there. I did even confer with the, I don't know if I'm supposed to go to that edge or not. I guess so. Maybe I should have gone a little bit further right there. Yeah. It's just bizarre. For Joy Sunday, it was a hot moment. But I finally settled on the fact that I could use that pink and that pink flower. And then I went up and started working on the bird. I was like, okay, I'm done with this. But just trying to pick some places where you can just sit and stitch. What else did I stitch on? It seems like there was something. Oh, those, I think it's Longevity. The one with the cranes. I stitched on it for a little bit. So I was just kind of here, there, and everywhere in my stitching. Couldn't really settle on anything for too terribly long. We're losing our... Pull you out just a bit so we can see what's going on. Yeah, just, I don't know. kind of wishy-washy yesterday. It happens. Between those three. I did finish one strand, like a 3-strand of, for that girl with the pink flowers in her hair and on her bodice. And then I put it down. Sometimes it's just difficult to stitch on. And this time it was the fabric wasn't easy to crunch, if you will. So that's why I put it back down. Wasn't in the mood to hang on to all of that. And it happens, and I'll come back in a couple weeks or whatever, and oh, well, why aren't I stitching on that? Yep, and it'll be just fine. So, it is what it is. Some days I just float all over the place on stitching this and stitching that, and I don't know. It's pretty nuts. Didn't watch anything new or exciting on Netflix. Or on the TV as far as that goes. I don't know, I'm not much into turn on the TV. If it's football season, maybe. And I'll watch a game and that'll be the end of it. Unless they have something new on Disney or, you know, or Stars or HBO or something that I really am interested in and seen advertised. And then there are months before I even turn on the TV again. I'm surprised when I turn it on again that it actually knows how to do that. Because I don't, 95% of what I'm watching is on either YouTube or Netflix. And it's been that way for years. I gave up regular ABC, NBC, CBS TV. Yeah. Of course, I'll watch, like, let's say Grey's Anatomy. I don't watch it on a weekly basis when it's in syndication. Yeah. I wait and do a whole year at one time. So, it is what it is. Okay, come on. Get in there. This is not difficult to stitch on. It's operator error here. We're almost down to this. Got maybe 3 stitches. And then we can quit here for a second. Come on. And then that happens. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. There you go. Sure is a cool looking green though. And when I'm looking at it right here, it looks like chartreuse. But here it looks more like a medium, light to medium, what is that? Mossy green. It's weird. Alright, let me find a home. There we go. So yeah, I think this will be easy enough to stitch on. I think it'll be beautiful. Alright, let me, we don't need the instructions. We're good. Pull you down. There you go. Alright guys, thank you for joining me today. I sure do appreciate it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe. Stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.